The recent clash between Nigeria and Rwanda was more than just a football match. It was a fascinating tactical battle. It pitted the Super Eagles, African football giants, against a resurgent Rwandan side determined to make their mark. The match, played on September 11th, 2024, held significant weight for both teams. Nigeria, under the temporary leadership of Augustine Iguavoen, were looking to build momentum. They aimed to secure their spot in the upcoming Afcon tournament. Rwanda, on the other hand, saw this as an opportunity to demonstrate their growth on the international stage. A draw against a team of Nigeria's caliber would be a statement. The match ended in a goalless draw. While not the result either team desired, it offered valuable insights into the strategic approaches of both sides. Iguavoen's tactical decisions were evident throughout, showcasing both his strengths and areas needing further refinement. Rwanda, on the other hand, impressed with their defensive organization and tactical discipline, frustrating the Nigerian attack for much of the match. The draw marked a significant step forward for Rwandan football, hinting at a bright future for the Wasps. Augustine Iguavoen's return to the helm of the Super Eagles saw a renewed emphasis on defensive solidity. This tactical shift was evident in the match against Rwanda. Nigeria finished the game with a clean sheet, their second consecutive one under Iguavoen's interim leadership. This defensive resilience was no accident. Iguavoen made it clear that he wanted his team to be compact and difficult to break down. The backline, marshalled by the experienced William Troost Ikong and supported by the likes of Leon Balogun and Calvin Bassey, effectively neutralized Rwanda's attacking forays. Beyond the defensive solidity, Iguavoen also demonstrated tactical flexibility in his team selection and substitutions. He made bold decisions such as starting Victor Boniface ahead of the prolific Victor Osimhen. This willingness to rotate his squad showcased Iguavoen's trust in the depth of his team and his ability to adapt to different opponents. Rwanda's performance against Nigeria was a testament to their remarkable progress under head coach Vincent Mashami. The Wasps, once considered underdogs on the African football scene, displayed a level of tactical discipline and defensive organization that belied their FIFA ranking. They effectively stifled Nigeria's attacking threat, limiting the Super Eagles to very few clear-cut chances. Their defensive shape was compact and well-drilled, frustrating the Nigerian attackers throughout the match. The Rwandan players showed great determination and resilience, harrying their more illustrious opponents and refusing to give them any space to operate. This newfound defensive resilience, coupled with their tactical discipline, suggests that Rwanda is no longer content with simply making up the numbers. The Wasps are clearly a team on the rise, and their performance against Nigeria was a clear indication that they are ready to compete with the best in Africa. While Nigeria's defensive display was commendable, their attacking performance left much to be desired. The Super Eagles struggled to break down a resolute Rwandan defense, often resorting to long balls and hopeful crosses. This lack of creativity in the final third was perhaps the most glaring weakness in Nigeria's performance. The midfield in particular failed to exert any real control or influence on the game. The absence of Alex Iwobi, known for his vision and passing range, was keenly felt. Without his creativity, Nigeria's midfield lacked the guile and ingenuity to unlock a well-organized Rwandan defense. The midfielders who did feature, such as Wilfred Ndidi and Frank Onyeka, are more defensively minded players. While they excelled in breaking up play and shielding the back four, they lacked the creativity and forward-thinking passes needed to unlock the Rwandan defense. Section 5, the pressing dilemma, inconsistency, hinders Super Eagles' dominance. Iguavoen's tactical blueprint for the Super Eagles seems to involve a high-pressing system aimed at winning the ball back quickly and launching swift counterattacks. However, against Rwanda, Nigeria's pressing was inconsistent at best. There were moments of intense pressure where the Super Eagles forced turnovers in dangerous areas. But these moments were interspersed with periods of passive defending, allowing Rwanda to bypass the press and build possession from the back. This inconsistency in pressing proved to be a double-edged sword for Nigeria. While they were able to force turnovers in some instances, the lack of sustained pressure allowed Rwanda to settle into the game. This inconsistency needs to be addressed if Nigeria are to dominate opponents and control games for longer periods. Section 6. Haruna Niyonzima, Rwanda's ageless maestro, orchestrating the upset. One of the standout performers for Rwanda was undoubtedly their veteran midfielder, Haruna Niyonzima. At 35 years old, Niyonzima rolled back the years with a masterful display in the heart of the Rwandan midfield. His passing range, vision and composure on the ball were crucial in helping Rwanda maintain possession and relieve pressure. Niyonzima dictated the tempo for the Wasps, frustrating the Nigerian midfielders with his intelligent movement and precise distribution. His performance was a masterclass in midfield play. He demonstrated that age is just a number, and experience coupled with tactical awareness can be a potent combination. Niyonzima's display would have given hope to the Rwandan faithful that their team is on the right track. Section 7. The Victor Boniface question, a viable alternative or premature gamble. One of the more intriguing decisions made by Iguavoen was his selection of Victor Boniface ahead of Victor Osimhen. Boniface, while a promising young talent, is yet to establish himself as a regular starter for the Super Eagles. His performance against Rwanda was a mixed bag. He showed glimpses of his potential, holding the ball up well and linking play with his teammates. However, he also missed a couple of golden opportunities to open the scoring. Whether this was a tactical masterstroke by Iguavoen or a gamble that did not pay off remains to be seen. Boniface will need more opportunities to prove that he can be a reliable goal scorer at the international level. Only then can he realistically challenge Osimhen for a starting spot. Section 8. Key takeaways for the Super Eagles addressing the midfield imbalance. The goalless draw against Rwanda, while not a disaster, exposed some key areas that Iguavoen and his coaching staff need to address. The lack of creativity in midfield is a pressing concern. Nigeria boasts a wealth of attacking talent in the wide areas and up front, but without a creative spark in midfield to unlock defenses and provide those attackers with quality service, they will continue to struggle against well-organized teams. Iguavoen needs to find a way to incorporate more creativity into his midfield. Whether that means recalling Alex Iwobi, experimenting with different formations, or giving more opportunities to other creative players remains to be seen. One thing is for sure, the current midfield imbalance needs to be addressed if Nigeria wants to be more potent in the final third. Section 9. Rwanda's roadmap to success. Building on defensive resilience. For Rwanda, the draw against Nigeria should be seen as a significant step in the right direction. Their defensive organization was impressive, and they showed that they can compete with the best teams on the continent. The challenge for Mashami and his team is to now build on this defensive solidity and develop a more potent attacking threat. If Rwanda can add goals to their game without sacrificing their defensive discipline, they will become a force to be reckoned with in African football. The future looks bright for the Wasps, but continued improvement and tactical development will be crucial to their long-term success. Section 10. A draw with deeper implications. Looking ahead to future encounters. The goalless draw between Nigeria and Rwanda, while not the most exhilarating of encounters, provided valuable insights into the tactical approaches of both teams. For Nigeria, it highlighted the need for greater creativity in midfield and more consistency in their pressing game. For Rwanda, it served as a testament to their defensive resilience and tactical discipline. Both teams will have learned valuable lessons from this encounter. How they choose to adapt and evolve in the coming months will be crucial to their future success. Section 11. Conclusion, a night of tactical intrigue and unfinished business. The Nigeria versus Rwanda match was a captivating tactical battle. It left both sides with much to ponder. Iguavoen's Nigeria, though defensively sound, must address their lack of midfield creativity. Rwanda's resolute defense earned them a point, but they need to find a way to turn defensive solidity into offensive opportunities. The match served as a reminder that in international football there are no easy games. Every opponent deserves respect and thorough preparation as both teams move forward in their respective campaigns. The lessons learned from this encounter will undoubtedly shape their strategies. The tactical chess match continues, with both Nigeria and Rwanda aiming for ultimate victory in the arena of African football.